This Miu Miu scrunchie is $600, but we can make it for under 10. For this project, you'll need these Rico Rumi DK 100% cotton yarn. These colours are replicated from the scrunchie, but you can do different colours if you like. This is olive, turquoise, yellow, camel, and white. A pair of scissors, tapestry needle, any hairband that you like. I'm using a lighter hairband just because you won't be able to see it through the scrunchie. A 4mm hook, and I'm also using a tape measure. All right, I'm going to start with my olive, and essentially what we're going to be doing is just making a row of single crochet. I love this colour so much. So I'm going to make my slip knot. I'm going to start off with this beautiful olive colour. And I'm going to chain 1, 2, 3. All right, so now I have my chain of 70. I'm going to go back into the chain and just do single crochets all the way along. So I'm going to go into the stitch, grab the yarn, pull up and pull through. Sorry about my girls laughing upstairs. This is a beautiful olive colour. There we go, so we have our chain of 70. That's kind of how big the scrunchie is going to be from the outside. And don't worry if it's twisted at this point, it will untwist. So now I need to change colour to my beautiful turquoise. So right on the end stitch, I'm not going to pull that through. I'm going to change colours here. Change to the turquoise. So I'm going to drop the green, pick up the turquoise, yarn over that and pull that through these 2 loops. Now you can start your next row, which is going to be row 2. And with your turquoise, you're just going to chain 1, turn your work, and then go into the next stitch along, pull up a loop, grab the turquoise and pull through. And you're going to single crochet all the way along until you get to the end. Now I can cut that other green, or the olive green, cut that and then I can weave in the end later. So I've got a couple of ends here, it doesn't matter. We'll just carry on with our blue and then we can weave in these ends later. Lovely, so we have the blue. And now we're going to switch colours to our lovely yellow. So I'm going to do the first part of the stitch in blue. Grab the yellow and pull that through. So we're ready to start row 3. Chain 1, turn, and go right into that first stitch. Oh, look at that colour. We're going to go all the way along the row, and then we're going to change and switch colour again. Here we are. So we've got the three beautiful stripes now. Gorgeous. So we're going to add the camel colour. Add the camel in. Lovely. Grab that one. Chain one, turn, and going right in to that first stitch. It's looking amazing already. And every time I change colour, I'm gonna go snip. The camel colour is on, it's looking fabulous. And we're gonna go back to our turquoise. She's through. Chain one, turn. These bits look a bit messy now, but we're going to tuck all that in. So, oh my God, this looks amazing. The last colour is this beautiful white, simple. I feel like this is just going to ground all the other colours. Oh my gosh, that is looking so pretty. Oh, it's so lovely. Even if it's not Miu Miu, it's a pretty scrunchy, isn't it? Gorgeous. Right, now we've done our white, we are going to move on again to the yellow. So we're going to get the yellow involved. Chain one. Turn. And this time we're going to single crochet 8 rows of yellow. This is going to be the most dominant colour. It's going to be the inner colour, and it's how it's laid out is we're going to have 4 rows that you can see when it's laid out, and then 4 rows on the back. Means we need to single crochet 8 rows. It's looking so summery. So I'll meet you back here when you've done your 8 rows of yellow, and then we're going to start back on the white and go all the way up the colours again. Okay, right, so I've got a nice cup of coffee now. Oh wow, this is looking very striking. So we have our 8 rows of yellow. And now we're going to switch to the white. That piece. And what I'm going to do now is just do a mirror image of what we've already got. So where we've got the white, turquoise, camel, it's called, like the light brown, yellow, turquoise, and then olive, I'm going to do a mirror image of what is on that side. So I'll meet you back here when you've done your colours in a mirror image, and then we'll get around to sewing it together and we'll put our hairband in and we'll complete the scrunchie. Okay, so now we have a piece of material that looks like this. So now I'm going to grab the hairband. Some people say hair bubble in this country, I don't know why. I'm gonna take a piece of material and just kind of get it all into the hairband lengthways. Kind of like this. So what we can do now is we can sew up, or slip stitch as we're going to do. We're going to line up all these green ones. Oops. Don't worry about these ends, we can sort those out. And I'm going to keep my olive here. And going along, lining this up, I'm going to slip stitch into the kind of top loops. So it's going to be the front loop only and then the back loop only on the other side, just 2 of the loops. I'm going to yarn over and pull through and then just pull through the next. Slip stitching all the way along here. Which is going to give it that kind of edge look. So I'll meet you back here when you've done all these 70 stitches. Fab, so I'm all the way back round. You should have something that looks a little bit like this. I'm just going to snip this off. And all we need to do now is, I'm just going to pull this loop, leave that one out. I need to now tuck in all of my ends. So I'm going to grab all these little ends and tuck them in. I'm going to turn it facing upwards, and then what I'm going to do is just sew up this seam here. So because our scrunchie is mostly yellow, I'm going to use the yellow to sew it up. Use some yellow. Alrighty, I'm going to start by lining these up so it's as lined up as you can, and I'm going to go in into this blue section here. I'm not going to start with the green because we can tidy that up. We don't want any like bright yellow coming out right to the outside. So let's do this and then go across on the blue to the other side. Next, going to go to the yellow and do the same thing. Oops. Now, anything that looks a little bit out of place, like this one, look, like what is that doing? I'm just gonna tuck that in where it's meant to be. In fact, I can cut that bit. Now, going on to the camel section. This bit doesn't have to be complete, really neat, because you're not really going to see it, but you want it to be at least a little bit neat. So you're going to do this all the way around and tucking in the ends as you go. Once you've reached the yellow part, you won't be able to see the yellow thread. So I'll meet you back here when you have sewn all the way around and you're back to your olive green. I'm just gonna use this green to sew up the rest of it. Move this through on the green part to kind of just secure this top bit. If you've got any bits that don't belong, you can just tuck them in. So let's have a look at this blue bit. We'll tuck, so I'm going to chop that off and tuck it in. And if you want to also, you can kind of make it look like a stitch at the top by pulling that through and around a few times. And you can chop it off. A fraction of the price of the Miu Miu one. It's 100% cotton, completely sustainable and perfect for summer. Here we are. It's got my daughter's approval as well. She just came in and she absolutely loves it. So there you go. If you enjoyed making this scrunchie or watching this video, then you might like this one, which is a similar scrunchie, but it is in a mesh cotton. I'll see you there.